Mark, when you look at tonight, it seems like you were able to keep things close, but you couldn't just necessarily get that one goal when you needed it. I mean, what would you say was the difference between tonight and how you all performed in Philadelphia in terms of trying to find more consistency?
Well, I thought we had a way better pushback tonight when we got down. I thought we started to carry the play. We started to really generate, and the third one really stings. I think anytime we had sort of had it, and then they got possession, got in our zone, and the third one hurt. But I thought we still pushed. I thought in the third they were definitely doing a good job of clogging the neutral zone as much as they could. But it was good to get the power play and then have a push. We just couldn't, like you said, we couldn't find a way to get inside and get that extra goal that we needed. It seemed like all night. So we definitely have a lot of areas to clean up. Obviously this road trip didn't go the way we envisioned. We felt like other than the Philly game, they're all pretty much one-goal games and close games. But we got to find ways to generate more a little bit, I think, especially in these last three.
What do you say to the guys now in order to keep it in context? Because it's only been 1 week.
Yeah.
This season, even though you've played feels like a million games.
Yeah, we had a little. There's no excuses, obviously, but we definitely need some practice time. You can see it in little areas of the game. We got to sharpen up, and we'll get 2 good ones in, I think, when we get home, and then a little homestand. So it's going to be really good for our team.
Do you think, Mark, that what's coming up for this team can help energize after a tough road trip? I mean, you're going to do something historic on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be special. So I think a lot of guys are looking forward to that one. I think you get a guy like Gordo back in the lineup, help tonight. You saw the energy he brings. I think hopefully we'll get Yarncroc back when we get home, and those are 2 top guys in our lineup. So we'll get a little boost that way. But also I think just like you said, playing in front of family and friends, and in our building for the first time ever, it's going to be a special night, and hopefully it brings us a lot of energy.
Not as many points as you would like on this road trip, but what are the positives?
Well, I liked tonight. I liked the fight and the pushback from the guys. I think we're guilty a little bit of having guys care too much, where you start squeezing it and overthinking it because you don't want to be the guy to make the mistake. And we got a lot of, like I said, a lot of guys who really care in that room. You can tell by the way we compete together and communicate with each other. We just got to clean up a few areas, and I think we will. I think we have the players to do it.
You talked about practice. Obviously, you haven't had a lot of that since starting the season. But what are some of the ways that the team has been able to try to build some of that chemistry? It's a brand new team.
Yeah, I mean, our coaches are doing their best to try and show us video, show us clips. I think we play 5 and 8 on this trip, so it's hard to get practices in and go through it that way. But I think you could see guys are thinking and doing the right things and trying to get above people and all that sort of stuff. It's just little breakdowns within the game that cost us these last couple. And I think getting home and getting a week at home practice, home opener, it's going to go a long way for this team.
How would you describe what it's like being in a situation where, like you said, there's practices, you're getting these games, you're there, but you can see areas where you need to clean up? Like, is it more stressful? Is it more promising knowing that you're not as far off as you think, or how would you assess it?
Yeah, I don't think we're far off. I don't think we're as far off as we think. I think just little reads within the game, sometimes we're giving up chances that we can't be giving up, and we know that as players. But you can see the guys are working their butts off. They're competing, sticking up for each other. All those little things are already there in our game, and we're going to get home and have a good homestand, and we'll go from there. But there were some positives on this trip for sure.
Is it still just feeling out process with you guys? I mean, it's not like a team where you get traded and there's 15 other guys that still know each other and they know where everyone's going to be. This is literally 18 guys that don't know where everyone's going to be every time.
Yeah, I mean, we better figure it out quick because it goes by quick, the games in this league. So I think just a matter of simplifying in certain areas and going from there. And then as the year goes on, obviously you build chemistry with line mates and deep pairs. So just keep it simple, get the little details in our game, and we'll be fine.
Mark,